Delaware Valley's leading news program with John Paul and Sarah Bloomquist.
It's Tuesday afternoon, and in the news today, 5 people are rushed to the hospital after a fire burned through a building in Strawberry Mansion.
And officials in Atlantic City give an update on a multi-million-dollar boardwalk reconstruction project. But
the big story on Action News at noon is an urgent care worker in Montgomery County accused of assaulting 2 women while on the job.
Police say Ramon Garcia is the man behind both inappropriate advances. The victims told police the assaults happened earlier this month at the Carbon Health Urgent Care located in Abington Township.
Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live for us at the Abington Township Police Department with more on the encounters that led to Garcia's arrest. Annie?
Yeah, and John and Sarah, in about an hour, Abington police will hold a news conference, in part because they fear that there might be additional victims, and they want to urge those victims to come forward. Ramon Garcia was arrested by Abington police on March 11th. According to police, the incidents occurred on March 1st and March 10th. In both cases, the female victims reported to Abington police. In the first case, the victim told police she arrived at Carbon Health's location at 1585 The Fairway for a pre-employment drug screening. When she went to give a urine sample, she said Garcia told her he had to observe her. Afterwards, he asked her for her phone number. In the latest reported incident at the same location, the second victim stated Garcia performed a pelvic exam and the victim stopped him when he attempted to assault her again. Garcia identified himself as a nurse to the victims. Carbon Health released a statement to 6ABC stating they are fully cooperating and they urge people with concerns to report them to police. They said in part, "We were shocked by these allegations. We can share that this individual is no longer employed at Carbon Health." And Abington police added that Garcia is not a registered nurse, and according to police, his job description only entails signing in patients, taking vital signs, and, if directed by a physician, to collect blood samples. We're going to learn more in about an hour at that news conference, so we'll have that for you in the later newscast. For now, reporting live in Abington, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. John?
Definitely some disturbing allegations, Annie. Thank you for that report. A 2-year-old child and 4 other people were taken to the hospital after a fire in Strawberry Mansion. Officials say the fire broke out inside of a 3-story building on the 2800 block of West Lehigh Avenue. Firefighters arrived at the scene around 3 this morning. Crews helped people living in the apartments above a takeout restaurant get to safety. We are waiting for an update on the severity of the injuries. The cause of this fire is under investigation.
At this hour, the search continues for the suspects who tried to burglarize a business in Philadelphia's Old City neighborhood. The owner of Craytaste says thieves first tried to break through his window. When that didn't work, he says they smashed through the front door with a rock. Surveillance video does show one of the suspects inside the restaurant Sunday night. We're going to hear from the owner coming up at 12:30. The Atlantic City Boardwalk is getting a multi-million-dollar makeover. Action News was there this morning as the reconstruction project got underway here. Crews are laying down new boards from Bellevue Avenue to Columbia Place. The project is being funded by a U.S. Economic Development Authority grant. The city will also use $20 million it received from New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy's Boardwalk Preservation Fund.
The boards might get some use this week. Now to AccuWeather, winds have died down, sun is out, temperatures are getting warmer this week.
And as you said, John, people are out taking a stroll. Sky 6 taking a live look at Ocean City from our attheshore.com camera. We are tracking temperatures approaching 70 degrees in the days ahead. Maybe topping it. Meteorologist Chris Sowers is here now with the details.
Keep going. Come on.
Weather. We are on an upward trend for sure.
Yeah, especially on Thursday. We are going to exceed 70 degrees quite easily, quite honestly. We'll get to that in a moment. In the meantime, as we get you outside here in Philadelphia, you're looking at the Ben Franklin Bridge. What a gorgeous day this is turning out to be. We've got nothing but sunshine. We're sitting at 60 degrees already here in the city. South and east, it's a little bit cooler on the boards, and I do want to point this out here. Over the next few days, As the wind speeds begin to shift a little bit out of the southwest, temperatures up and down the I-95 corridor, yeah, they're going to be in the 70s. But right here on the boardwalk in Atlantic City and Ocean City and down to Cape May, probably only looking at upper 50s. So you're still going to need a light jacket down there. We're at 57 presently in Allentown, 60 in Philadelphia, 62 in Middletown and Philadelphia. Look at Millville, 63 already. Still dealing with a bit of a breeze out of the west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, but it's certainly a lot easier to handle than what we've been dealing with, right, over the last couple of days, all thanks to this right here. That's Halifax and Nova Scotia. That low is responsible for all the wind over the last 48 hours. It was situated over the Great Lakes states over the weekend. Now it's finally starting to pull away. It's taken all that cloud cover along with it. So we had a lot of sunshine yesterday. We're seeing a lot of sunshine out there today, and we're going to enjoy a lot of sunshine tomorrow and Thursday as well. Call from AccuWeather this afternoon. Let's go anywhere from 60 to 66, depending on your location. Breezy, but certainly not windy. And again, it's full sun. When I come back in a few minutes, John, we're going to talk about this air mass here. Look at this pocket of red. Almost looks like someone took a paintball gun and just, bam, splattered it. This is an air mass that's 15 to 20 degrees above average.
Oh, wow.
We got some big temperatures heading this way, John. I'll talk about it in a few minutes.
I can't wait to hear it. All right, Chris, thanks. Following some breaking news out of Pittsburgh right now, emergency responders are on the scene of a house explosion in Crescent Township. Investigators say a man and a woman were killed when their log home burst into flames about 9 o'clock this morning. Debris from the home was sent into nearby trees. You can see it scattered all over the yard there. Fire officials say the home had natural gas from a private well and a propane tank. The exact cause of the explosion is now under investigation. In Washington, special counsel Robert Hur is defending his report on President Joe Biden on Capitol Hill. Now, this report detailed Biden's handling of classified documents, and Hur described Biden as a, quote, sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. ABC's Perry Russum has the latest on today's testimony.
Do you swear or affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give is true?
Today, special counsel Robert Hur defending his report on President Biden's handling of classified documents from last month, where Hur describes Biden as a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
My assessment in the report about the relevance of the president's memory was necessary and accurate and fair.
In Hur's report, where he declined to prosecute the president, he writes Biden did not remember even within several years when his son Beau died. That drew a fiery denial from the president.
How in the hell dare he raise that? Frankly, when I was asked the question, I thought to myself, it wasn't any of their damn business.
But in the newly released transcripts from the president's interviews with Hur, it shows it was Biden who first brought up the death of his son, not Hur. And the president did struggle to remember the exact year his son died. Last month, Hur's report drew instant backlash from the White House.
And clearly politically motivated.
Hur, who is a registered Republican, is the former U.S. attorney in Maryland during the Trump administration.
I'm here today to announce the appointment of Robert Hur as a special counsel.
He was appointed special counsel by Merrick Garland, Attorney General under President Biden.
My task was to determine whether the president retained or disclosed national defense information willfully. I could not make that determination without assessing the president's state of mind.
While Hur declined to prosecute President Biden, former President Trump faces 40 criminal charges from special counsel Jack Smith related to his handling of classified documents. Trump has denied any wrongdoing. In Washington, Perry Russum, Channel 6 Action News.
The New York Giants' latest loss has resulted in a big win for the Birds. Former Giants running back Saquon Barkley has agreed to a 3-year deal with the Eagles. Barkley graduated from Penn State and went to high school in the Lehigh Valley.
When I saw the news, I was excited. I mean, I was bummed when I saw that we got rid of DeAndre Swift, but like, you know, Saquon's that guy.
I think it's a good move because I seen his replays. I seen it a lot of on my phone. It's a good job.
I think he's going to be able to bring a new piece to the Eagles offense, make them more dynamic.
All right, it's a good John. ESPN sources say Barkley is set to sign a 3-year deal worth more than $37 million. The Eagles have had 3 different players lead the team in rushing yards each of the last 3 years. The team declined to sign DeAndre Swift, the team's leading rushing leader in 2023.
Still to come on Action News at noon, the latest on a new effort underway to provide crucial aid to hundreds of thousands of Palestinians trapped in Gaza.
Plus, tracking your driving habits. An automaker is under fire for working with insurance companies to track a car's speed, triggering a rate increase on policy owners' insurance.
And the meteorologist Chris Sauer is what that 7-day forecast when Action News continues.